What level are you? 13.
Turn around, sir.
No thanks. Come on, bring it. I'm trying to separate him from the rest of them.
Bloody monster!
Oh, yes. Yes. Destroy you all. Oh, hell yeah. Dude, I destroyed those guys. That was awesome. That was freaking sweet. Can I loot you? Where's this monster? Oh, I see you down there. You want some of this? If I can sneak up on him. Sneak up on him, stun him, bite him, destroy him. Oh, he's only level 5 too. Easy peasy. Oh Jesus! Somehow I switched to my gun. How did I do that? I have no idea how I switched to my gun. At what point I did that. Alright then. Alright. Well, I need to switch back, but I don't know how to switch back. I don't know what I press. These guys look easy to take out too. I'm gonna do it. Come on, bring it. Come on, stop getting stuck on this dude. I'm sorry, the combat is just so bad in this game. Alright. Give me that. Give me that. Get back to the hospital now. Craft my solution. Or my solution for fatigue. Complete the quest. Be a boss. Ah. Guys, I'm so excited I found that on that big dude. That big dude's my hero. That big dude is my hero. Oh, show. Alright, come on. Get up here. We're gonna craft the shit out of that fatigue solution. Okay, before we even craft it though, we're gonna double, triple, quadruple check. Treatment for fatigue. Okay, guys? For fatigue. Not this one. This one. Alright. I crafted it. Now what? Bring it to Dorothy Crane. Okay. Dorothy! Guess what I have? Oh, guys. You have no idea. I'll give you an idea, okay? Because you're not going to see this entire everything that I've been doing. I've been recording for an hour and a half to get that sodium hypochlorite. It took me an hour and a half to find it. I know that I can... Why are you telling me that hint now? Well, let's find Dorothy. Dorothy! Dorothy? 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 Where is Dorothy? Oh my goodness. Oh, you know what? She's probably... Oh, there she is. I see her. She's outside there. Okay. Dorothy! Oh my god. Sometimes the mouse sensitivity skyrockets. I don't know why. Yo, is she over here? What? I thought she was out here. What the hell? Dorothy. Dorothy. Would you stop walking places? Come here, I need you. Okay, she's in this room. I see. I see. Hey, Dorothy.
Good evening, sir.
Finally, you've returned, Doctor. Did you find anything of value?
Yes, nurse.
You've worked your first miracle, Doctor. Now, this patient here needs immediate treatment.
Duty calls. When the storm has passed, I'll show you how to mix the remedy yourself with the same basic ingredients.
Many thanks, Doctor. When you've finished, you ought to report to Dr. Swansea in his office. He's been looking for you. Seemed pressing.
Alright, I'm all over that. Disease decreases the blood quality of a citizen. Use the correct medicine to heal them. Speak to the patient in the room behind Dorothy. Check his medical status. Wow, that blur effect, though. Alright. What's up, dude?
Good evening. I'm Dr. Reid. Can I help at all?
Dude, we're treating
Really?
Harry Potter up in here.
Why are you here, then?
I don't want to talk. My throat hurts too much.
I suppose that this pain is the reason.
Hello,
you're
Harry.
here. Is someone taking care of you?
Yes. And no.
Could you at least tell me your name, sir?
Mortimer. Mortimer Goswick.
You look like you named Mortimer.
How painful is your throat, Mr. Goswick?
So painful I'd rather not talk at all, Doctor.
I'm sure you realize a doctor and his patient have to communicate, sir. Would it help if I gave you some paper and a pen?
Not really.
I see. Then maybe it's not just your throat that hurts, Mr. Goswick. Perhaps your sore throat is just the consequence of something more hurtful.
Yes, maybe. But I don't want to talk or even write about it now.
Well, you're gonna have to talk right about it now.
How painful is your throat, Mr. Goswick?
So painful I'd rather not talk at all, Doctor.
I'll let you get some rest, then.
Good evening, sir.
How do I treat him? How do I treat him? I don't get how I treat him. Because there's no option to treat him. You know what I'm saying?
Good
Let me try
evening,
talking to him
I'm
again.
okay.
Tell me about yourself, Mr. Goswick.
I don't want to talk, Doctor.
We already talked about that.
I have to go now, sir. But don't hesitate to contact.
Good evening, sir.
Yeah. Let me talk to her.
Good evening, madam. Can I help?
It's my son who needs you, sir.
I'm Dr. Jonathan Reid. How can I help your son?
I'm Beatrice Goswick, mother of Mortimer Goswick. Could you check on him, please, Dr. Reid? I've heard much of your talents as a physician.
What can you tell me about yourself, Mrs. Goswick?
Not much to say. Just take care of my Mortimer and I'll cover all the expenses. That's all that matters.
Are you really that rich? Most of the patients here are of a more humble origin, if I may say so.
Yes, thanks to my husband. May he rest in peace. I can cover any needed medical expenses.
May I ask if you have an occupation, Mrs. Goswick?
I'm a teacher by profession. I teach young women who are more ambitious about their futures than their families.
Alright.
What do you think of your reception here? Any complaints?
I have had the uttermost reservations about this hospital since we arrived. But we had no other choice, considering the state of emergency.
Is there something in particular that's bothering you?
Ooh, new
Some
hint.
of the staff were not especially welcoming. I suspect they're not accustomed to dealing with patients of such social standing.
Alright, let's check out the hint. So Beatrice questions the Pembroke Hospital's efficiency. Alright.
Tell me more about your arrival at the Pembroke Hospital. What gave you such a bad first impression?
The ambulance driver was quite rude, for a start. And that nurse, Miss Hawkins, seems to have quite a dubious attitude.
What do you mean?
She managed to secure a bed for my son despite the epidemic. It was a relief, but it wasn't cheap.
She charged you for a bed?
Yes, and I paid without question, considering the urgency of the situation.
I share your concern, Mrs. Goswick. Be sure that I'll talk to the people involved.
I don't expect compensation, Dr. Reid. But I'm aware such behavior would not be tolerated in other hospitals.
Well, it's not tolerated here. I refuse to accept that, ma'am. All right? Okay, I think I got everything covered here.
Goodbye, Mrs. Goswick.
Need more hints. I don't know how to treat him. Like, what do I do? Do I just open up my inventory and... Where's my stuff at? I don't understand what I'm doing to treat him. Talk to... I need to talk to Swansea. Okay. So I guess I don't heal that guy with that? Remember, Citizen's Blood will provide you a massive XP boost. Look for Citizen, Mesmerized level or below, and choose wisely. Alright, let's talk to Swansea.
Please, Jonathan, come in. Fascinating, is it not? In the last decade, so many mysteries have been brought to light with our microscopes. The human body, biology's penultimate frontier. The more we explore its boundaries, the less we're able to trace a clear line between life and death. You, my friend, have a foot in both countries. The view must be vertiginous.
It's at least as vertiginous as chatting about vampires with you, I would say.
This must be all so new to you. This area of town, the hospital, a brand new life. How stimulating it must be.
I wish I could share your enthusiasm, Dr. Swansea, but my condition defies scientific categorization. Undead? Unalive? Immortality defies logic.
I cannot express my thrill at this serendipitous turn of events. The world's most eminent specialist in blood transfusions, a vampire. One might say a gift from heaven.
Alright. I'm a living paradox.
There is an absurd poetry to my situation. Physician, heal thyself.
Forgive me. I've been an admirer of your work for a long time, and now you are so much more than a brilliant physician. And please, call me Edgar.
Yeah, I think we need each other. I want to say no need to apologize. I want to be nice to him.
There is no need to apologize, Edgar. You offered me sanctuary when I had none.
Very well. I have a task for you, Jonathan. Something that will require all your newfound skills.
Please, go on.
The Pembroke only survives through the generosity of our benefactors. Unfortunately, our main donor has found herself in a bit of a bind. Now, if you could help her out...
A spokesman or politician is what you need. That's not my calling. And until I come to understand what has happened to me, I require discretion.
Discretion is in order, Jonathan. Lady Ashbury has recently received rather indelicate correspondence that, if revealed, would jeopardize her position.
And you would like me to eradicate this threat?
By the stole, of course not. I would just like you to pay her a visit. Her ladyship is certainly near the tents outside, tending the sick. You can't miss her. Look for someone impossibly delicate.
Impossibly delicate.
I'll see what kind of trouble Lady Ashbury is in.
Oh, Lady Ashbury. Lady Ashbury, where are you? Come hither. Okay. Let's find Lady Ashbury. Where you at? Where are you at? said it'd be at the tents, right? Oh, right here. The one with the giant Y on her.
The flu took my dear wife, Emily. I take comfort knowing we'll soon be together again.
Mr. Rainfield, that's no way to talk. You're in good hands here, and we'll be up again soon enough.
She's the other vampire! The one that killed William Bishop for me.
Now do me a kindness and get some sleep. I'll be back round later.
Your words are kind, the blessings of an angel. You're the sweet, sweet Lady of Mercy.
Good evening, Dr. Reid. It's a pleasure to see you again. You seem surprised. Dr. Swansea has brought me up to speed concerning your recent appointment to Pembroke Hospital.
You're a the lady who saved me that night, before vanishing into thin air. I remember you from the pub with Dr. Swansea.
Indeed. Allow me to introduce myself formally this time. My name is Lady Ashbury. I remember you well, in spite of the brevity of our encounter.
I feel played. I'm pretty glad to see her, I'm not gonna lie.
Apologies. You've taken me by surprise. I'm very happy to see you.
The pleasure is mine, Doctor.
Ooh, maybe
I
if we
hope
get on
you're
her good
more
side, we can get some of that
disposed to
booty.
answer my
Huh?
questions
Some of
now.
that booty.
You must have countless questions, but our rather urgent matter first. Swansea has explained. My cover, if you prefer, has been compromised.
Oh, really? I'm here to help you.
Dr. Swansea has commissioned me to be your agent in this matter. You could start by explaining what's amiss.
These past insufferable weeks, I've been the victim of extortion. I've made a first payment, but the blackmailer grows greedy. I must refuse his most recent demands.
All right. I don't really like any of these options, so I'm just gonna say please continue.
Please continue. Every detail is essential. I'm your man.
My embarrassment in this matter is eclipsed only by my shame at having put the hospital at risk. The threat from our anonymous scoundrel is clear. A list of dates. My visits coinciding with the dates of suspicious patient deaths due to massive blood loss.
I have to ask, is it true?
Is it true?
Now aren't you the blunt one?
Yeah, I just need
Excuse my
information.
impertinence, your ladyship. This is not an interrogation. I assure you that this line of questioning is in your best interest.
In all honesty, I'm not simply a patron to the hospital. My visits serve a dual purpose. Dr. Swansea has been treating my condition with a revolutionary technique of blood transfusion. It seems you are a specialist in the domain.
I'll take care of it. Do you know where I should start?
If that was the case, I'd settle the matter myself. You could talk to our local gossip, Harriet Jones. Not a pin drops here without her hearing about it.
I'll meet that woman now.
My life, as others know, is in your hands, Dr. Reid. I'm sure of your discretion, but I do fear your powers of persuasion will be put to the test. When this is resolved, I'll be your obligé. I'll answer all questions in regards of your condition.
Oh, I like that. Is obligé another fancy word for bae? Are you gonna be my bae? Yeah, look at the booty. Yeah, you're gonna be my bae. Do this. Alright. Let's go chat with this local gossip on the map. Where is it at? Still in the hospital? Alright. Looks like she's over here. I see her. I see her. Come here. You and I are gonna have a chat.
Liars and thieves, every last one of them. What? What? What is this? Who are you? Get out of my room.
There's no need for alarm,
Feisty.
madam. I'm Dr. Reid, the new surgeon.
Preposterous. Dr. Reid, you say? I don't want some bumbling intern. Where's Dr. Swansea?
I'm gonna say I have questions straight
Dr.
off the bat.
Swansea is quite busy, and I need you to help me get acclimated. I have many questions.
How brave. Threatening an old defenseless woman. You know how long I've been a patient here? You've picked the wrong fight. I'm Harriet Jones.
Harriet Jones? Indeed. I've been meaning to have a chat with you. You know what goes on here better than any other patient, I gather.
Oh, better than any patient, nurse, or doctor. I've seen so many vile undertakings.
I heard there have been some despicable goings-on. Was there a case of blackmail?
Blackmail? Wait. You're investigating something. This isn't a social call. One of those incompetent cunts slit a poor sod's vein.
Oh, jeez.
I assure you,
press
this
him.
is not an
Press it.
investigation into a possible medical error.
Debauchery, then? Nurses Crane, Hawkins, Brannigans, whores, all of them. They can't keep their legs shut. I've seen them scratching slutty sores.
Really?
Oh, Jesus.
Well, if you have irrefutable proof, I'll not have the staff behaving in such a manner here.
This is your business, Doctor, not mine. But I swear one of the nurses is cavorting with some man on hospital hours.
Thank you for your time, Miss Jones. You've given me something to go on. See you on the next round.
So do I need to go chat with nurses now?
The
Yeah,
patients and staff
Pippa
might know
Hawkins.
something. I'll start my investigation
Last time I saw
with them.
Pippa, she was out here. Pippa, I don't know how to pronounce her name. Oh, where's she at? Oh, here's Gwyneth. I can talk to Gwyneth right now.
Good evening, Nurse Brannigan.
Good evening, Doctor.
Have you seen a strange man visiting any of the nurses here?
I've never heard of such a thing, Doctor.
Oh, really? Really?
Do you know if any of the hospital staff have criminal backgrounds?
The people who work here all come from very different backgrounds, Doctor. Just like the patients.
Alright. Have I unlocked anything else? No? Doesn't look like it.
Goodbye,
All right.
nurse. Call me if you need assistance.
Next! 43 meters that way. What's 43 meters that way? Oops. Rat in the hospital, main quest, identify the blackmailer. Jeez. She's all the way over there. What is she doing all the way over here? Wait, aren't you a nurse? Who are you?
Good evening, nurse.
Good evening, Doctor. I don't think we've been introduced yet. My name is Pippa Hawkins.
And
Hey,
I'm
it is
Dr.
Pippa.
Jonathan Reid. Dr. Swansea has recently offered me a position in this hospital.
Well, it's a euphemism that your help will be appreciated, Doctor.
Alright, so I do want to find out a little bit about her first.
How would you describe the situation at the Pembroke Hospital?
It's serious. The flu is wreaking havoc amongst the staff and patients. We are running out of everything.
Nurse Hawkins, the Spanish flu won't last forever. Even the Black Plague didn't kill everyone.
I wish I could believe you. But what if this epidemic was worse? What if in the end, nobody was spared?
Oh yeah, get a grip.
You must get a hold of yourself, nurse.
Sorry, I'm exhausted. No one has any idea when this epidemic will be over.
Alright.
How long have you been a nurse?
Or long enough to see that the epidemic is winning. And no matter how qualified you are, don't tell me you'll change that.
You'd be surprised what dedication can achieve, Nurse Hawkins. In medicine, sometimes we're just a test result away from a miracle.
Sorry, Doctor. I don't want to sound bitter, but I'm just too tired to give a pep talk like Nurse Brannigan.
Oh yeah.
How is the Pembroke staff coping with the epidemic?
Well, not well. Milton, the ambulance driver, is even more grumpy than usual, especially concerning doctors.
We have an I've never saw an ambulance. An amber lamps. Why is he so grumpy,
Why is
huh?
Milton grumpy on a daily basis? Is it just an act?
Milton's not the kind of man who's bothered about a bad reputation, whether he deserved it or not.
Well, what did he deserve? I know where Milton is too. I know who that is. I can talk to him and I have a hint on
Why
my
does
guy,
Milton
right?
dislike doctors?
I don't know. Just ask him. But be warned, Milton is not the chatty type.
Oh, I bet I can make him chat.
Pepper, are you sure you want to leave this hospital?
To become a nurse was a little girl's dream. But in the end, I don't feel that useful. I want more. I want to make things change.
Be proud of what you achieved, that's true.
You should be proud of what you've achieved. This hospital represents hope for many people in need of help.
Maybe you're right. But at the moment, I feel like we're just a cemetery waiting room.
Jeez. Got a new hint available. Pippa saves beds patients who can pay. Pippa has felt useless as a nurse since the beginning of the epidemic. Thinking about quitting. I only have one hint left with her. This hint required, but I've acquired those hints, haven't I? Huh, interesting.
What can you tell me about the strange man visiting one of the nurses during her shift?
Let me guess. You spoke with that old shrew, Harriet Jones. Do not pay attention to her, Doctor. She's full of fanciful tales.
Could have said the truth. Yeah,
She could have been telling the truth about the mysterious man.
That old witch will end up in hell soon enough. Who cares if a nurse finds some happiness where she can?
No matter how you feel about her, Miss Jones deserves our help.
Who says I don't care for her? Hate is what keeps that old crone alive.
Alright. So, is that it then? Huh. Alright.
What can you tell me?
Let me guess.
Yeah. There's nothing
Goodbye,
left
Miss
there.
Wilkins.
Oh, that gave me experience. Nice. So I need to find Dorothy Crane now. Where's she at? She's probably the one that's all the way the fuck over here. I need to find Dorothy in the area. Oh, there she is. Oh, it was the special interaction. Could you work with me here? Oh, F.
You're sure you don't come back with me?
Nah, I have to see someone at the hospital.
Be careful. You look so bad they may keep you as a patient.
Fuck 'em. I don't like hospitals or doctors.
Well then, when you go back to Whitechapel, you may find this useful.
What is it?
A pass for a free medical exam by the best nurse available. Just read it.
I don't read well, but thank you, I guess.
Am I following him? Yes. Let's stalk him.